about your colors. About these
Oh,
outside parts and stuff again. Tell me that again.
I can't do it on cue.
I don't know, man. It's this. I like the whole interior,
Uh huh.
but the exterior seems to. It's like it confounds me or something like that.
I think it would.
Well, it's supposed to represent the primordial essence that that
It
like
certainly
the
seems chaotic. If
like the
that's what you're going
Play-Doh,
for.
like the Play-Doh of reality that your mind forms into a shitty mouse that you let dry and give to your mom on Mother's Day.
It reminds me of the, the
Did you get that on tape at least?
persistence of light in after a flash bulb goes off. It's almost like honestly a migraine for me.
But what it's supposed to
Which
represent
part
is,
though?
you know,
The outside
The outer.
colors, yeah.
Yeah.
well, that's also supposed to represent, energy coming off of it as
Yeah.
Well,
well.
the more that I'm looking at it, the more that I'm seeing
Because
the
that's
more
what
that I'm seeing some of these colors in other parts.
But that's what I'm going
You
for,
know,
though.
like
Because
this
Mike,
this orangey.
the fact that it makes you feel nauseous is good because that's what I'm.
I didn't say it made me feel nauseous. It's the part where I never said nauseous.
Well, what did you
it's
say?
the part for a migraine. For me,
Migraine,
is
that's
when.
right, sorry,
For
sorry.
me, my migraine is is I get the photosensitivity and I
Okay.
get the flashes of light. I can't
Oh,
see.
I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I've had migraines before. I
Yeah.
recognize that.
Well, I'm looking
Where
at
your
this
eye,
right here.
I'll totally lose vision in my left eye. I can't see anything right in front of me.
I'm looking at this right here, this orangey peach
Yeah.
color,
Don't touch that. That's
and I'm
fresh.
seeing it. It looks like it's almost got the same value as this
Yeah.
stuff right in
And
here.
it repeats in here too with the red.
You know, and that's it grabs you and it kind of holds you a
For
little
me
bit more
though,
now that I'm seeing it.
ultimately, Michael,
Mhm.
it's an angry painting.
Of course, it's an angry painting.
Mike's an angry person.
It's the
No, he just wants
nature.
people to think that he's angry.
it's the I hate Warren painting.
No,
It's
it's
the
the.
go fuck Warren painting.
No, this is. I started this down in Florida.
Well, then it's a lot of fucking anger.
No, this isn't anger. This is. Oh, it can be anger.
Residual anger.
But it's
Yeah.
it's
It's a
my.
good psychological term there. That's correct.
Okay.
Residual anger. It's too.
I like
Okay,
the
I
word
talk about
anger.
that with my therapist.
have you? There's an author by the name of Brian Lumley, and he writes horror, like sci-fi
Didn't he
type
do?
horror.
You write slut magazines?
He didn't write American Psycho, did he? No. No. That's
But
I
anyways,
know
it's
talking about.
these books he wrote are about vampires. Okay, and
Right. I know what you're talking about.
basically what happens is these vampires aren't like your traditional undead vampires. From another, there's a dimensional rift on Earth, and these creatures from another dimension come through that rift onto our planet. They overtake a human body or an animal, thus the werewolf myth and vampires when one takes over a human. But it's like an amoeba, and it goes into you and takes you over, and it's like a Gould from Stargate almost. Um, and it needs blood to feed off of to feed itself. So you have to eat other people and stuff like that. But what they could do is once you became one of these things, I could go up to another person or an animal and put a little piece of myself into that creature or a person, and it would become like me, but the amoeba vampire creature, but in my control because it's a part of me. So on the planet where these creatures lived, they had these giant stables where they had these crazy, like, H.P. Lovecraft, figment of your imagination, nightmarish creatures
Right.
that they would sick on each other and fight with.
Mhm.
Okay? And that's what this is.
Gotcha. Yeah, I got that.
Okay. This is one of my sick and nightmarish creatures that I will use to sick on anything.
So this is a protector.
Indeed.
So is that what you call it?
No. Buttercup.
That's
Seriously.
what you call it? It's called Buttercup?
My nickname for it's going to be Buttercup.
Yeah, nickname.
You know why? Well, it gets a number, and that'll be its name.
Pucker up, Buttercup.
No, because I came up because it's nothing but teeth. It's eats. It's So I came up and I sat down, and I think of when I'm creating it, I'm feeding it, that kind of thing. When I came up and I said, "You hungry, girl?" like that, then it made me think of um, uh, that movie with
Oh, Little Shop of Horrors?
no out shit, stoner movie. Um, Dave Chappelle was in it.
Oh,
Um,
How High?
huh?
How High?
No, High Times? Not no.
No, not High
What was that
Times. They
movie
never
that
made one
they
of
were
those.
in? There was a stoner movie they were in. The Goat Boy was in it
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, it was like it was How High.
I think it
The
was
one
called
where they
How
run
High,
the
yeah.
business in
No.
New York, the delivery
Yeah.
business.
Yeah, it was
The one with Jim Brewer and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
that's it.
It was called something else.
That was it. No, it's called How. It was it. No, that How High was something else.
That
This
was the one
called
with Method Man and Redman when they
Yeah,
went to Princeton or something like that.
Anyways,
Yeah, whatever.
in the movie, the guy walks up to the horse and goes, and the horse's name is Buttercup.
Got it.
And he goes up to the horse and goes, "You hungry, girl?" So when I said, I just rolled up to the canvas and said one night and said, "You hungry, girl?" And
Yeah.
it made me think of that scene, and thus that's what I'm going to call it Buttercup. Plus, its title looks like flowers, that type of thing. But it will get a number when it's done. I will pull a number out of the air, assign it to it, and that will be its name.
I think I'm gonna do this stuff like you
Seems to
got
me
how
that
you have your lights set up.
mandalas are affecting your paintings too.
Huh? What's that?
Seems to me that your mandalas are affecting your paintings too. Or reflecting it. You're reflecting.
Well, this one
mandalas
would
now.
be
It's like
reflective
almost a
of,
postmodern.
but the next few
Yeah.
aren't going to be reflective of my mandala at all. This one is only in that it is a 7-faceted symbol. The first one I did was a 5-faceted one, but I wanted this one because I wanted 7.
Why 7? You getting into numerology on me?
Oh, there's all kinds of things with it. Numerology, sacred geometry. It's not a pentagram. It's a septagram. Something. 7-pointed pentagram, basically.
Septical.
King Solomon used it a lot.
Did he use it on his mines?
He used it on his
stables.
mines, his missiles, probably the grenades and the bullets as well.
Minus 100 watts.
Just don't step on a King Solomon mine. It'll turn you to gold.